Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4 as we head into episode 28 of our Prussia to Germany Let's Play for an early Reich achievement. First of all, I just want to address like a comment or two from yesterday's episode. One of them I kind of forget. I think it was about Spain and coalitions and how kind of close they're getting there. A little dangerous, of course. The second one was about, I guess, getting rid of the Empire, which, you know, we've kind of missed our point on that. That's really not going to happen anytime at all, because, well, technically we could, but we'd have to be at war with the Emperor, and we'd have to act, I'm pretty sure we'd have to, I think we have to own all of the, not own, but like every single one of the electors is to have their capital occupied by me. And same with the Emperor, so I'd have to be at war with Austria for that, which is not going to happen, because Austria is one of the only reasons I'm not dead right now, probably. Anyways, on to today's episode. We're probably going to be a little complacent today. And the reason... Oh, wait, what? I wanted to fight that coalition. Wait a second. Hold on. I actually planned to fight that coalition, so that's a little disappointing. But today, I think... we're going to want to annex Lithuania, just because we really have no reason to keep them around. They are an absolute economic sinkhole, and yes, technically I am getting 8.46 ducats a month. Another thing is, through their land, there's a potential for 16.62 ducats. Actually, not even slightly. That's not even true. We might actually end up getting less money from annexing them. But I can definitely find another vassal to feed cores to, so I think it would be a good idea to at least start the annexation of Lithuania. No matter how painful it's going to be, it will be painful. It's going to cost 7 a month, apparently. Yeah, 7 each month. So I'm going to be losing, well, I'm going to be gaining only 3. Still gaining, which is what you want. But yeah, this is going to take a while, obviously. It's going to take an exceedingly long amount of time. I was thinking, if we do get through here, this would be really nice. So would this Diplo Annex cost decrease? I did plan to use this for when we're actually integrating France, because they're going to be harder to integrate than Lithuania. That is an absolute fact, I believe. So maybe we should just wait for that, honestly. Although it will take a while for Lithuania to actually, you know, be annexed and all that stuff. This is the best we can do. Unless we get a... we might actually want to go with this guy. We just dropped ourselves down by 2 increase, by, you know, 2 Diplo increase. Which is unfortunate, obviously. We might be in our interest, actually. Swap to Diplo right now. Just to make up for the massive sinkhole we're gonna have in Diplo for a little while. It's not gonna be very much fun to deal with. High fervor. Okay, let's start spending it on trade then to make us some more money. This fort no longer needs to be up either. I don't think I'll consider getting rid of any of these forts, except for, of course, the ones in Lithuania, the infamous forts that I don't think they ever get rid of for whatever reason, no matter how expensive they are. And we can't get rid of them either. We can upgrade them, but we can't get rid of them. Which I find is interesting. I don't know why that is, but Lithuania does like their forts, and they just don't get rid of them. Probably one of the reasons they're not doing so well financially. That and their tax situation isn't so good. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Lithuania is doomed. There is no saving Lithuania at this point. Absolutely none. So for now, we can speed 5, just very quickly. And, I mean, technically, well, not technically, there is no one in this coalition anymore. I don't know what that necessarily means for us, though, because we do have to wait a little while. We want Austria to stay friendly towards us, and there's a high chance that might not happen if we, obviously, if they have high aggressive expansion opinion of us. So, although we were playing pretty much like a horde the past few episodes, just deleting absolutely everyone, I think today would be a good day to take a rest. Just to chill out for a little while. Although prestige does not matter, I will I prefer to take the national unrest for a brief period of time, because we won't be fighting wars. Oh, now people are joining because I had slightly higher national unrest. Is that a joke? Is that real? Oh, that's real, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm hoping today we can still be peaceful. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe I don't get that opportunity. We'll see. I do still have boatloads of ducats, and I would also like to... Can I? Yes, I can. Beautiful. I would like to increase all my influence in these areas, if I may. This one, sure, because it'll technically still move down here, which is what I need. Pretty much all of my nodes, if I can grab more influence, that would be fantastic. I think we've maxed out all the ones we can. Okay, yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, seeing as how this coalition is trying to form up again, we'll see how it really ends up going on. We'll also check out our combat width, still the same, meaning I'd like to add more, probably some more cannons, if nothing else. That extra back row damage, just to fill out a really nice template. You guys should be attacking that, but I guess they're not Lithuania's, so you didn't. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, basically, we kind of just need to keep ourselves ahead of tech for a little while. After annexing Lithuania, it will take a total of... God, that's a long time. 13 years, I think, if I do my math correctly. 13 more years. Oh, that's really funny. I can pay to get... It is really funny, isn't it? I can pay to get the national unrest back down. It is until the death of our current duke, who's only at the age of 22, so I feel optimistic in taking this. I don't know if that'll affect the coalition, like the other thing apparently ended up doing. Maybe that was a mild glitch, I don't know. What I do know is I need a new leader for this guy. And I do know our army tradition is fantastic, so that's a 3-star general right there. Quality education, I'm assuming, yeah, it's from quality. Really, really nice. Really good stuff there. Well, let's be neighborly, or I guess be a good overlord, and try and help Lithuania with some of their rebel issues. Because Lithuania cannot afford to field an army. And that is the most depressing part of this entire game. Is that fact. Right, time to actually build the cannons, like I said I was going to. Or maybe should I build a new army? 22 new men. Should that be split 11 and 11? Should it be split 11 and 11? I think so. I feel like that would be a decent idea. Wait, hold on, what did you have? 10. Okay, 2 of these cannons can go, or at least one of them can. Huh, one of them cannon? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I have to suppress my urge to make really bad jokes every single time I record. You have no idea how much this hurts. Gotta let one out every now and then. Sorry. Anyway. So, despite the fact somehow I threw ourselves over the force limit, don't ask me how that works. That won't matter very much. That's an extra 2% cost increase on my entire army. I think at least. Can't be certain about that. I don't know the rules, I'm just guessing the rules, which is not a good thing to do in EU4. But anyway, Transoxiana is, for some reason, looking thick. Like, goddamn, this is... How do you have so many troops? How do you have this high of a force limit? That is a thick force limit. For a country whose... Most of the dev you have in here is like between 3 and like, I don't know, 8, something like that. Oh wow, I can't stand you on anywhere. Literally anywhere. Oh no. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. I think I might split my armies again. Let's sit you here for a while, I guess. Maybe the world is not ready for the 50k stack. Maybe not quite. In fact, I'll get rid of that one just in case. Yeah, the world is definitely not ready for what's going on here. I should probably split my stacks in 2. Although that does give me less efficiency fighting. Our efficiency doesn't need to be that good. Doesn't need to be that high anymore. This is fine with me, actually. Ooh, lose a lot of money for professionalism. I'm not playing the professionalism game right now, actually. I'd prefer if you like me for now. Alrighty then. Okay, so manpower has been taken care of. We have still a ton of money to work through. I don't know what to do with this, actually. I can't... There's nothing to... Oh, man, there's that there. Spend my money on making more money. Of course, that's the goal, but what do you do once you have too much money? I guess you just hire more men. Appoint new guys, or Austria likes me better. I would love it if Austria likes me. But the Diplo, we really are just hurting on the Diplo for a while. So we are going to have to, you know, just accept this fact for what it is. I'd also like to check out, we're doing protect trade in here. I think I'd prefer advancement for a while, wouldn't I? That's only plus 33% though. That's not worth the money we're losing in total from that, is it? I don't feel like it. And besides, having more trade power technically gives you a higher spread chance anyway, right? Well, not really. That was a lie, actually. You only have marginally higher trade power. Yeah, okay. Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. Alright, so the money we just spent, I realized, could have been spent on things like, you know, accepting the institution that'll come by in about a year or so. So it'll be kind of ironic when I'm not going to take out loans, of course not. In fact, it might even still be cheaper. In fact, it will be cheaper to take these. So I think it's fine if we take the text for what they are. We are exceedingly close to capping on mill, though. I think I will maybe slap on a little bit more manpower dev, or just make a new general. I think another general would be fine, actually. I'm gonna put him over here. Okay, that's cool for now. And then, of course, we'll be able to spend it on the next tech when it comes by in a few months. Oh, and another general just died, actually, so that's ironic. I can spend it. Or not ironic, just, you know, whatever. That's kind of, you know, puts into play with what we're doing. I should also maybe deal with those Saxon separatists. Maybe keep them a little bit happier. There you go. Something little like that, get rid of them. Reform zealots. You see, I kind of don't care whether or not those guys win or not. I mean, you know, all I'm seeing right now is France absolutely loves me still. Improve relations. I could go even further with that, but there's no need to. Lithuania, yeah, they're just giving me so much money. But that vassal fee is actually killing them. That's weird. I feel like a leech. I feel like a parasite. I'm just absorbing all of my vassals' ability to do anything. I really should spend my money a little more, shouldn't I? Even though I don't need the missionary strength guy, though. That's the weird thing. I don't need him. I could technically buy my way up, I guess. With the production guy, it'll give me more money, something I actually need. So I'll at least bring him to level 2. Maybe level 3, but that's 410. That'll be another day. What I should do is buy these. Because see, this one, or at least one of them. At least military. Because with military, I can boost myself up a little. Get myself new cavalry and new infantry, right? No. Cannons? Cannons. Okay, cool. Nice. Alrighty then, so... Oh, okay. So free prestige. Free prestige, huh? What to do with free prestige? Nothing too particular. Placating means nothing, because they love us so much. I wish there was, like... Oh, wait, I was about to say, I wish there was an option that is opposite of enable scutage, where they don't have to pay you anything and they join wars. That's called a march. That is exactly what that is. But Lithuania, I don't want to go through the whole march process and then we have to get them out of being a march to annex them again. That's not what I'm going with. That's not the point. So we're not going to do that, obviously. Advisor costs for a decrease in their happiness. I think I'm okay with that. So the nobility, they're a tad bit upset. That is understandable. I'm going to ask for that money. That'll be nice. I do want global trade to spread quite a bit more before we're done here. Obviously, Lübeck and Hamburg and all my little trade ports and cities all over the place are boosting up, which is nice. Sweden will help me a little bit in the oh, that's a lot of money, but you know what, Sweden, you and I, we're good friends. So I will accept that offer from you, just to get myself boosted in these provinces a little bit more. They are rather high dev. Oof, my Duke is a little cruel now, isn't he? I do like my heir Ferdinand von Hohenzollern. I didn't say that right the first time or the second. But anyway, he's looking pretty fantastic, actually. Conqueror, Years of Separatism is really nice. The Statesman leaves. Aren't you the Statesman? No, you're the Statesman. I kind of need you, actually. Unless you can be replaced, but if you can't immediately be replaced, then I might be wasting my time and money looking for a new one, which would suck. It really would suck, honestly. How's the opinion of me doing? They're doing not bad, actually. I might consider another war, at least pushing into Muscovy. If I could get... Do you have any, Yeah, no vassals? Okay. I was gonna consider maybe taking a vassal from them. Just having it for myself. That's a potential. I was thinking about it. I think instead we're going to disregard that, and we're going to start spending a bit of admin, just a little, so we're not super capped. Just until we have a couple more cities, and then it's worth our money a little more, meaning, you know, it doesn't cost as much. 71 in there. I'm just looking for high numbers, get the highest ones done, and then we'll move on. So that looks approximately like, oh boy, sure. Have some manpower. Okay, these two obviously will get done. Ooh, wow, lots of things going on here. Lose 10 points of fervor, or lose 100 Diplo. Oh, 100 Diplo hurts. But that is 25 years of production for 100 Diplo. You can't normally buy something like that. It's not like our Diplo is it's kind of abysmal. It's the equivalent of having like a 1 Diplo skill ruler. That's because we're spending, what is it, 8 per month? Not very good, not very nice to be doing that. We do have to keep our power in check. Don't want to ever go cap. Speaking of which, we might as well take this. No, I need them to actually be happier towards me. I need them to be at 45 for that to work out in the end. Okay, people are leaving the coalition. That is fantastic for me. Fantastic news. Okay. Very, very nice. Very nice for us. That means we might be able to go on another annexation spree. Obviously, Bohemia absolutely despises us. This is the peak of aggressive expansion is just a number. Minus 213. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a rather big deal. Let's also look towards the other things we need here. I kind of want to form Germany as soon as possible. Obviously, when you do that, you get permanent claims on all of Germany, which is great. I'm pretty sure we also get to become an empire, maybe? Government rank of Prussia changes to duchy. I was always a duchy, but Germany would not be a duchy. We break free of the empire. I do like the part where we, obviously do get new, new claims everywhere. New claims everywhere is just nice for expansion purposes. Okay, so we're done here with this knowledge. Okay, cool. Any more knowledge very recently? Yeah, very soon these guys will pop up. Or at least over in here. 1626, that is 2 years. 1628, another 2 years. Okay. Just to help you out a little, I think I'll spend a couple of points in here, just to bump it up slightly. I want those two to be finished, and then I want to maybe check out a few more of these areas, just to make sure we're you know, we have a good amount of, how do I say this, a good efficiency, I guess. We get a good price on our institution here. Technically, though, the earlier I take it, I guess I can export it to my... I don't know, can I export it to my subjects for a price? I think I actually end up paying that price. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I do end up paying that price, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks a lot, actually. Yeah, a little bit. Still a good price. Let's wait for those two, and we'll probably be good to do another conquest. Hopefully. Hopefully, at least. Oh, we'll also get another merchant, right, and that can be really effective, actually. Depending on where we want to place him. We could put him... I mean, honestly, I was thinking in Novgorod. That's the only place where it would have an actual effect. Austria, of course, is the new emperor. Congratulations, once again, for what we knew was already going to happen. Still have one Habsburg on the throne, obviously. At Fervor, of course, they're on trade again. Eventually the fervor will get low enough, and then it'll like turn one of them off, and then bring it back on, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. We'll also get rid of the stab, actually. Or, it doesn't really make a difference. Doesn't really make a difference. '96 and 98. Okay, things are looking nice over there. There should be one down approximately over here. Yeah, Sachsen is very close. We'll be able to do it just fine. 98, you're at 99.6 present, beautiful. And you should be the last one to fall into line, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I very well might be. No, I think this is fine after one more month. Power projection is still good enough to keep us going for a little while, which is good. We are on the age of absolutism, which is the biggest point in history for us. Very, very important. We'll buy this now, by the way. Beautiful. We do get our next idea group, which is going to be interesting, because now we have our religious, quality, influence, and offensive. But you guys know that quality and economic is my favorite twin idea group because we get the extra discipline. Absolutely fantastic. Now, if I were going for a fine goose step, which is the Prussia achievement, by the way, I've already done the whole Prussia to Germany thing, so clearly it's already there, but if you wanted to do this, this would be the route we wanted to go with. For our situation, I mean, usually you'd replace influence ideas with something like that, I'm just saying. For our purposes, we could still go with it, honestly. It's not out of the equation. In fact, it might be a good idea to balance out our idea groups a little bit. Diplomatic might also be something we'll want to take for the province war score cost. Administrative for the CCR, obviously. Economic just gives us a massive production bonus for absolutely everything. These two matter a little less. Inflation reduction, more important than you think, honestly. Construction cost, pretty important. Tax, brilliant. Development cost, pretty solid. Production efficiency, really solid. I mean, a lot of these things are just really good. Of course, you put that on top of the fact we get the plus 5% discipline, and the plus 10% artillery combat, because we also have offensive. Potentially, we could get the income from vassals. It doesn't matter as much. I kind of would like to go with economic right now. We don't have anything with us to boost our economy. Okay, our economy's good, don't get me wrong there. But in the end, if we want to field massive armies, much larger than my own, we're going to go with economic, then head over to quantity. Those will probably be next two we have to work with. So, obviously, bureaucracy, increase in tax. That should give us a pretty big, substantial bonus here. Oh, yeah, that is spicy. Look at that increase. That's a solid 5 ducats. 5 ducats a month from that. Really, really nice. And we also get this free merchant. This free merchant, we get to pick where he goes. Again, I'm thinking Novgorod. I think it's already going to the Baltic, but just in case, we'll slap it down there. Because sure, why not? Oh, I didn't even realize we had a Kiev separatists movement going down there. So we'll head down and try to get rid of that. Hopefully they don't... they do take the fort. That's annoying. That is rather annoying, isn't it? Okay, well, welcome to the Age of Absolutism, everyone. We have a couple things to pay attention to right now. We need to build universities. Very important. Universities are, of course, one of the things we need to do. So, let's start by building off 4 universities. Boom, done. Next one. Potential for a large army. That is when, that's when quantity is going to come into play, or if we're just really big, it'll just fix itself. I don't know. By the end of the 1700s, or I guess... Wait, hold on, this is recent. This is 1626 Age of Absolutism. Oh, right, global trade spawned really late, didn't it? Forgot about that. But yeah, so Age of Absolutism, I guess kind of gonna be a bit of a rush here. Can we grab another... No, we can't. Okay, we don't have the ability to grab our next accepted culture, which I don't think is going to happen, honestly. No, it won't. I will be rather happy with getting this next to political absolutism, which will be absolutely fantastic. Very nice. Very, very nice. Did you guys die again? Is that Hohenzollern on the throne, or are you a regency? You are a regent, which is depressing. Okay. A little bit depressing. But let's see how today's episode has gone so far in terms of time. Feels like we've been on a little while, 26 minutes and 45 seconds. But I wouldn't want to leave this episode without a plan for tomorrow. So, today we managed to curtail a little bit of our aggressive expansion. I was thinking... You know, we don't want to push into Muscovy as much. The reason is because we want to form Germany as fast as possible. Now that we have the ability to be absolute in our government, maximum absolutism is rather large, and imperialism, which will eventually happen, just not now. I would love to fight Würzburg, actually. Our truces are coming up. We need to find someone to fight soon and start staggering more truces. Potentially Cologne. Potentially. Denmark is still a big no, despite what you guys have been saying. I still need Sweden on my side. They're a good, like, defensive barrier against coalitions. You know, in all honesty, absolutely, we might end up fighting Cleves for the claims we have here. Because, why not at this point? I don't see why not. It seems absolutely okay. So, tomorrow I think we'll end up fighting Cleves. They have a lot of development in the North Rhine here. Which will make a really nice state, honestly. Anyways, okay, I think that will be tomorrow's episode. Let me move these guys here just to show I am prepared for this, and to remind myself to actually go ahead and do that. So you guys can just move inwards a little bit and deal with that. Anyways, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time, even if we didn't fight any wars today. And as always, have a fantastic day.